So this is where we finished off with step 2. So we made our ring to work into, okay? If you can't find the ring, look at where the chain stitches are, okay, around the outside, and then you're going to go into the center of them. It might not be quite evident because of where you start or where you finish from, but there is definitely a hole there, okay? Now, the first thing that we're going to do before we start working into the hole is we are going to do 3, just get some more wool, 3 chain stitches. Now we did the chain stitches to form the ring, so we did it by turning the hook, bringing it under the yarn, and just pulling it through the hoop. So that's 1 chain. Turn the yarn, catch the wool, pull it through, that's 2. Turn the hook, catch it under, pull it through, that's 3. This is going to form our first stitch. So every time we start a round, we are going to start off with 3 chains. Instead of going into the stitch that forms our granny square throughout, we actually start each round with 3 chain stitches, and that forms our first stitch. Now I'm going to introduce you to a new stitch now. So far we've done a slip knot, we've done a chain stitch, and now we're going to do what is made up from the whole granny square, which is what we call a treble crochet. Now, that's the term that is used in the UK. However, in the US, I think they use the word double crochet, just to be awkward. So, but we are using treble crochet because I'm from the UK, so that's what we're going to use. So don't get confused in some patterns. Right, so at the moment, I've got my left hand and I'm gripping the yarn. Make sure you don't hold on to the original yarn that we started with. So this is the working yarn, and I'm gripping that with my thumb and my first finger, and then I actually let go. So I grip it to start with, but then let go, and I'm actually holding on to my work with my thumb and my middle finger, okay, just to keep it in place. It gets a bit complicated because this is it. The first and hardest part is how to hold on to the work that you're doing, okay? So you might find a different technique. I like to just hold on to the yarn with my first finger and hold on to the work with my thumb and middle finger. But you'll find a way to do it that accommodates you. Anyway, back to the stitch. So we're going to take our yarn and we're going to catch the wool underneath. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into that hole. So we're going to dive into that hole and we're going to catch the yarn from the other side of the hole and pull it back through. Now, don't pull it too tight at this stage. You should have a little bit of leeway there. So you should have 3 stitches now on your hook. And what you're going to do is you're going to catch the yarn around, turn the hook, and you are going to pull it through just 2 of those stitches, leaving 2 on there, okay? And then you're going to catch the wool again, turn the hook, and you're going to pull it through the other 2. That is our our second stitch done, but it's our first real treble crochet done. So we've done our first stitch, which was by using the chain stitches, and then we formed our second stitch by performing what we call a treble crochet. Okay, we're going to do 1 more of those. So hook underneath the yarn, dive into the hole, catch the wool, bring it through. We've got 3 stitches on our hook, that's why it's called a treble. Okay, so you should always start with 3 trebles before you start bringing the wool through any of the hoops. Then we're going to catch the yarn, turn it, and pull it through 2. Catch the yarn, turn it, pull it through 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, now when we're working, we're always working in 3s. If I show you back this that I did before, we've got 3, 3, 3, 3. And in between each 3, you can't see it, but there's a hole that we work our next row into. Okay, and that hole is performed by doing a chain stitch. So I'm now going to go ahead and do a chain. Okay, that forms our hole to work into for the next row. Okay, so I'm going to start again with 3 trebles. So hook, put the yarn around the hook, dive into the hole, yarn around, pull it through, 3 chains on the hook, turn it around, through 2, wrap around, through 2. We've now got this hole that we're going to work into for our next row. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do 2 more of those. So wool goes around, dive into the hole, catch the yarn, bring it through. Remember, don't make this too tight because you're not going to get the hook through it. Yarn around, turn the hook upside down, pull through 2 stitches on, wrap it around, pull through the other 2. So that's 1, 2 done for this one. 1 more in this section. Wrap the yarn around, dive into the hole, wrap the yarn around, bring it back through, 3 stitches on, wrap it around, pull it through 2, wrap it around, pull it through 2. So we've got 3, chain, 3. So now we need a chain. So wrap it around and pull it through to finish that section of 3 trebles. Right, I've got to do that 2 more times. So wrap it around, dive into the hole, wrap it around, bring it through, wrap it around, through 2, wrap it around, through 2. That's 1. Here we go again, wrap it around, into the hole, wrap it around, 3 chains on, wrap it around, pull through 2, wrap it around, pull through 2. 1 more, wrap it around, dive into the hole, wrap it around, pull through 2, wrap it around, pull through 2. Get yourself a little bit more yarn. Okay, so we've just finished another set of 3 trebles and we need a chain and the last set of trebles. So wrap it around, into the hole, wrap it around, 3 chains on, wrap it around, pull through 2, wrap it around, pull through 2. 2 more, wrap it around, dive into the hole, wrap it around, 3 chains on, wrap it around, pull through 2, wrap it around, pull through 2. 1 more to go. Wrap it around, into the hole, wrap it around, 3 chains on, wrap it around, pull through 2, wrap it around, pull through the last 2. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 3, a hole, 1, 2, 3, a hole, 1, 2, 3, a hole, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what we need. So we need to create another hole, and we're going to do that by doing the final chain for this round, and we need to finish this round off. And we finish the round by working into the original 3 chains that we had, that we started our row with. We need to find the top of that chain. So we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1. Oh, trying to look through the camera. 1, 2, 3, instead of looking straight at the work I'm doing, which is this stitch at the top. Okay, and we're just going to go underneath it. And what we're going to do is we're going to catch our wool around it, and we're going to pull it through the stitch, and then pull it through the stitch that we had on our hook, and that finishes off our row. Now at this stage we can change colour if we want to. So if you pull the hoop, the stitch open a little bit wider, and take out the scissors, cut it off, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pass the yarn through the hoop and just pull it tight, and then that finishes round number 1.